Welcome back, everyone. It is Wednesday, and it is going to be a Wayback Wednesday episode as we go back to 1992 and open up a couple of packs of Pro Set Racing from that season. We've opened a few of these. As you can see, this was a new box. It looks like we have only taken a few packs out of it, so we will continue our march in this set. Lot of cards in this set. I think it's an odd number, like 243 or some just really crazy number. But 1992 was the beginning of where more and more companies were kind of starting to come in and create more cards. You had Trax, you had Max, you had Pro Set in their second season. And then 1993, that's when it would kind of start really spreading out with some other companies coming in. Press Pass, Finish Line would eventually come in, and I think Finish Line is who bought Pro Set, I can't remember. There's a lot of lineage there to follow. But as you see, it has 12 photo and stat cards, plus one Pro Set Racing discount card. Look for a Dale Earnhardt Winston Cup Champion hologram randomly inserted. So that would be nice to pull one of those. Get your own official Pro Set Racing binder. And then a little bit more information. So obviously no odds, because the only insert in this would have been the Dale Earnhardt hologram. Be nice to see if we can pull one of those. Never pulled one. Here's our little bonus Pro Set Club information. We'll just toss that off to the side and start with the Busch Series champion of 1992, which was Joe Nemechek. Of course, he is the father of John Hunter. Drove his self-owned cars to the title in 1992. Morgan Shepherd in 1992 was driving for the famed Wood Brothers on the Cup Series and driving his own car in the Busch Series. Here we have a nice second-year card of a very young Jeff Gordon. Apparently this was probably done during the reveal of the Baby Ruth paint scheme. Driving for Bill Davis. Let's look at the back of the card. You see it's got his 1991 Busch Series stats there on the back. Up next, Maurice Petty. This is a Legends card, so they did have an insert set. As you see, it's prefixed with the L designation. 21 Citgo Thunderbird, Morgan Shepherd. We have DW driving his self-owned Western Auto Chevrolet. He had 3 wins in 1992, the final 3 of his career, which was Pocono, Bristol, and Darlington. Ward Burton driving for A.G. Dillard's Busch Series team, the Gauntly Meat Snacks Buick and Chevy and whatever other GM cars they could throw together. He replaced Elton Sawyer in this team, I believe, in 1991. Got his first Busch win in 92 at the Rockingham race in the spring. Quaker State car, Kenny Bernstein owned. Brett Bodine was the driver. Dale Earnhardt, no introduction needed here. If you are a NASCAR fan, you pretty much know the history behind this iconic car. I like the fact that they put the rigs in the set too, because something interesting for people to look at. Has a little bit about the driver and the rig itself, so that's always fun. Chuck Bown, 1990 Busch Series champion, had 6 wins in 1990, very dominating season. And Will Lind, the final card of pack number 1. Let's go ahead and move to pack number 2. See, maybe we pulled the Dale Earnhardt, the car card, the base car card. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find ourselves a hologram in pack number 2. There's our little piece of information. We'll just shuck that off to the side and start with Ken Schrader. I believe that's his wife. I know his wife and his daughter, their names are Dorothy and Ann, but I can't remember who is who. I think Ann's his wife and Dorothy is his daughter. Andy Petrie, who is now with RCR in a managerial consultant type of a role. Ken Wilson, longtime engine builder. I believe he was an engine builder. Nope, crew chief. I was thinking of somebody else, maybe. Stanley Smith passed away a couple years ago. He is a survivor of a basilar skull fracture, suffered in the 93 Die Hard 500 at Talladega. Very, very brutal crash. Jay Smith. Now, kind of like the Max cards and the Trax cards, they have a lot of crewmen that I don't have a lot of knowledge of. Chassis specialist for Rusty Wallace's team. Then we have the Philip, 66 car. You see Chad Little's name above the door. Chad only drove the first 5 races. Then he was released. Bobby Hillen drove the car at North Wilkesboro for 1 race. Then they put Jimmy Hensley in the car for the rest of the season. So, that's the history of the car 66 for 1992. Jimmy did win. Jimmy Hensley won Rookie of the Year in 1992. Car 1 Skull Classic rig. Eddie and Lynn Wood, part of the Wood Brothers family. 1992 Max has a couple of in memoriam cards. Here is one of them, longtime NASCAR official and flagman, Harold Kinder, who passed away during the 1991 season. There's a Car 43 rig, pretty cool. That'd be kind of nice. I ought to send that one to Richard, get that one signed right there. It'd probably look really nice. We have to set that one off to the side. Car 75 rig, the Raymock Racing Team. They went in 1992 without a sponsor. Dick Trickle drove the car in the Daytona 500, came away with a 5th place finish. This paint scheme on the rig is from their previous year with Dinner Bell being the sponsor. They just peeled the labels off, put their Raymock Racing on there, and left it be. Who is our final card? It's not the hologram. It is Winston Kelly, who works for the NASCAR Hall of Fame now. A little bit of information about Winston there on the back, talking about his Motor Racing Network. Very cool. He's shares a birthday with me, 1957, so he is 20... He's 19 years older than me to the day, so that's pretty cool. Winston Kelly of MRN fame, now working for the NASCAR Hall of Fame. So a lot of nice cards in here. That's probably the pinnacle card of this bunch, I'd say. Or that Jeff Gordon second year card's pretty sharp too. Where's that one at? It was behind the... somewhere early on here in the pack. Maybe it was right after the Gordon. I don't know. But we got 2 nice cards in there. Might get this sleeved up, and I might not. It just depends. But anyway, a little walk down memory lane back to 1992, when NASCAR was a totally different environment, and a lot of things went on during 1992, the year that Jeff Gordon runs his first Cup race. Richard Petty runs his last. 6 drivers eligible for the title. There was no playoff, and just a whole different world of NASCAR. So anyway, hope you enjoyed Wayback Wednesday today. We're starting to run out of some newer stuff to open up, so probably we'll be opening some of the older stuff as we acquire some more new stuff along the way as well. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Keep those likes and subscriptions and comments coming. Really, really do appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.